To fight Darth Revan, the Jedi used Bastille's battle meditation to board the Sith flagship. As you likely already know, I'm NinjoX the Enlightened Gamer. Welcome back to Let's Lore Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. The Force Awakens is right around the corner, and I wish I could get more excited for it. But I just have the feeling that if I get too excited that I'm gonna get let down. Because I know it's gonna be what the general public wants, but what the general public wants is not usually art. And the original films, and even the prequels to a lesser extent, are definitely pieces of art.
On it.
Uh-oh.
It's open.
Uh-oh! You guys ready to fight the most notorious bounty hunter on Taurus? 'Cause I'm not! Now I might be.
Stop right there, or I'll give you a blaster shot right between the eyes. Now, what are you doing here?
I'm here to collect the bounty on your head, Selvin.
You're a fool if you think you can collect the price on my head. Now you'll see why I'm the most dangerous assassin on Taris.
Can I not? There, I'm hitting all my targets on my attacks all of a sudden. Come on, Karth. Good job! Until she fell down, that actually looked somewhat realistic. A scope, an adrenaline amplifier, and a neural band. Guess what we got? We got our first belt. If you start as a scoundrel, you start with a stealth field generator instead of the stim pack. But this gives us a boost to our reflexes, which is good, because Ninjo's reflexes are bad. And we got another bounty to cash in on. This started out fast. Wow, I wish I could heal without using med packs.
Ready.
But I don't want to go all the way back up to see Zelka to do it. Especially not now that I've just started the episode. Because that would be what they call in the business annoying. Wow! With that boosted strength, Ninjo's unstoppable! You know what? I think it's gonna go away when I pass through here anyways. I'm just gonna... It's up to 20. That's very feasible. When the Jedi ambushed Revan, Malak attacked his master's ship and usurped the mantle of Dark Lord. Oh! I know where we're at! That's the, checkpoint to the undercity. I guess you could call this episode our Undertale. That's right. Even though I'm not playing it myself, I am very much aware of Undertale and why it's so popular. And I'm glad it's popular. Because it's popular not because it's violent or gory or sexual or obnoxious. It's popular because it's unique. Unlike any other game on the market. And that makes me happy. It makes me happy.
Oh, I'm a civilian. Only those with official Sith business are allowed into the undercity. Unless you've got the proper security papers, you better just turn around and go back the way you came.
You call me a civilian? He calls me a sibling, apparently. You call me a civilian? I'll have you know that I answered directly to Lord Malik himself.
Let me see. Yeah, these look to be in order. Okay, you can go down if you want. Can't say I envy you, though. The undercity is crawling with mutants. Rat ghouls, they call them. If you see anything moving down there, shoot first and ask questions later.
Tempting, but I'm probably not going to do that. Anyways, let's continue our adventure. Actually, let's check out. We're still only level 4.
I've encountered a divergence in the Force.
A virgins, you say?
Located around a person?
A boy.
Qui-Gon believed in him.
The chosen one, the boy may be. Nevertheless, grave danger I fear in his training. A prophecy that misread could have been.
You were the chosen one! It was said that you would destroy the Sith, not join them! Bring balance to the Force, not leave it in darkness!
The time has come. Execute Order 66.
Yes, my lord. Faster!
You there, Upworlder! Anyone using this elevator has to pay the toll.
Yeah, this is our elevator. If you use it, you gotta give us something.
I don't believe this planet. Even the beggars are trying to shake us down.
5 credits. That's what it costs to use our elevator. 5 credits.
This is a public elevator. I'm not paying any toll.
Please have pity on us. We have nothing. All we ask is a few credits to make our lives easier.
You know what? I don't think credits would help you out of this situation. I don't think that it would help you at all, in fact. You get nothing from me.
Have you no heart? Have you no compassion?
Come, my brother, let us go. We will get nothing from this selfish Upworlder.
Go on, you two. Get out of here. I'm sorry about that. Those 2 beggars give everyone in the village a bad name. We aren't all like that, you know. Most of us are good people.
I'm sure you are, miss. It's just too bad your little welcoming committee is here to give people a bad first impression.
My name's Ninjo X, because I didn't use lowercase. Who are you?
My name is Shalina. You're from the Upworld, aren't you? I've never seen it. I was born here in the Undercity. Is it as nice as they say up there?
The surface is a beautiful place.
I've never been to the surface, but sometimes I think I can see it in my dreams. The sun, the sky, the stars. It all sounds so wonderful. Gendar, the leader of our village, tells me I should spend more time trying to improve things down here and less time dreaming about something I can never have. Maybe he's right. You probably think I'm a fool, having dreams of a place I've never even seen. But when I was little, Rukil used to tell me stories of what it was like up there.
Look, I'm just gonna be perfectly real with you. I've had dreams of places that I've never seen. Rukil? Who is that?
Rukil's the oldest man in the village. The kids call him Rukil Wrinkleskin, but he's a kind man. He used to tell me the greatest stories when I was a little girl. I still like to listen to his tales about the Promised Land, even though I know they're just legends, but it helps to make the Undercity seem less dark somehow.
The Promised Land? What's that? And do I have to part any great seas? Because if I do, I mean, I'm not a Jedi.
It's just a story to make little children smile. Rukil believes in it, though. Sometimes I can almost believe it myself, but then I look around and see the ugly truth. I guess we have to make the best of what we have, though. If you really want to learn more about the Promised Land, you should speak to Rukil.
Where can I find Rukil?
He's wandering around somewhere on the south side of the village. He doesn't move too far. He's hard on his bones. He's over 100 years old. The children laugh at him, and people think he's crazy because of his stories about the Promised Land, but he's really just a kind old man.
If he lasted 100 years down here, he might be a Jedi. He really could be an exiled Jedi. I'll be going now.
Oh, okay. Well, if you ever need anything, or if you just feel like talking, come back and see me. I hardly ever get a chance to speak to someone from the Upworld.
You seem like a decent person. In fact, I'm pretty sure just those two beggars were the two most irritating people on the planet of this vase. Well, in the Undercity anyways. Here's Rukil.
You come from the world above. Is this the time of destiny, then? Is this a portent of the salvation of my people? Or merely another false sign to mislead us from the path? Are you the herald of prophecy? The beacon to guide us through the darkness? Or are you merely another harbinger of shattered dreams and unfulfilled promises?
Be careful. This one might be crazy enough to be dangerous.
Speak to me, Upworlder. Tell me what fate you unleash upon us. Salvation or damnation? Speak, Upworlder, I beg you.
Okay then. Could I ask you some questions?
Question? You are uncertain, bewildered, perplexed. Understandable, I suppose. Even after 100 years of life, I myself still become confused at times. Perhaps I can make things more clear. Some things, at least. My name is Rukil, the oldest outcast here in the village. Rukil Wrinkleskin, the children call me sometimes.
I'm Ninja X. What do you want from me, Rukil?
Once I was honored for my wisdom. Over time, the villagers fell away from the true path. Eventually, there was only a single apprentice who followed me. And now she is gone too.
What happened to your apprentice?
My apprentice is lost. I sent her out into the Undercity to find... Well, I cannot tell you. Not yet. Sadly, my apprentice has not returned. Please, Upworlder, will you help an old man? Will you seek out my apprentice in the Undercity? Her name is Malia. I must know of her fate, whatever it may be. I must know what she found.
What will you give me if I help you?
Finding her may be difficult. Malia could be anywhere in the Undercity. But if you will find her, I will know you to be our true savior.
Only then can I reveal my secret knowledge to you.
I guess I'll be back if I find anything.
I wish you luck, Upworlder. Come speak to me again once you have discovered the fate of my apprentice.
Well, I don't know if you're onto something or not. The Force definitely works in mysterious ways in this galaxy. Far, far away. I need to find Gendar. I always get kind of turned around here. Oh.
Greetings, Upworlder. We rarely see your kind here in the Undercity. I find it strange that so many of you have come down from the surface recently.
No offense, but I can see why people normally avoid this place.
Why have you come into this dark and sunless place? Is there something you need of me or my village? I will help you however I can.
Who are you people? Why do you live here? Actually. Yeah. Who are you people? Why do you live here in the Undercity?
We are the outcasts, shunned from the surface for our crimes and banished here to the Undercity. We banded together to form this village that we might survive in this hostile environment. I am Gendar, leader of this village, as my father was and as was his father before him. Many of us have been here for generations, our ancestors cast down long ago. There is no return to the surface for us or our descendants, but somehow we managed to survive amidst the filth and roaming bands of deadly rat ghouls.
Tell me about the rat ghouls that live down here.
The rat ghouls are monsters, hideous mutations who feast on the flesh of our villagers. Their diseased jaws can infect those they attack, transforming the victim into one of those abominations. We know of no cure for the disease, and for the good of the village, we must banish any who become infected, lest they transform and turn on us.
I want to ask you some questions.
Questions, Upworlder. I will answer to the best of my knowledge, though I know little beyond the borders of the Undercity.
I'm looking for a Twi'lek named Mission Veo.
Yes, I have seen this Twi'lek many times, though I've never spoken to her. She and her Wookiee companion often pass through our village on their way to explore the sewers.
How can I get to the sewers?
There are two entrances into the sewers from the Undercity. One to the northeast of our village, the other to the southeast. But the sewers are dangerous, Upworlder. If you dare to travel those dark tunnels, you would be wise to go heavily armed, unless you wish to become a meal for the rock ghouls and the other foul creatures.
Well, just as long as there isn't a rancor down there, I think I'll probably be okay. I think I'll be going now.
As you wish, Upworlder. Should you have need of anything else, come speak to me. I represent the entire village, and I will do my best to help you however I can.
Good guy. You know, it's nice to see that even in...
Hey, you ain't from the village. You're from the Upworld, ain't you? Yes, you've got credits, I bet.
Watch yourself. There's something slimy about this guy. I wouldn't trust him as far as I could throw him.
My name's Saigir. I run a little salvage shop here. You want to buy something from my store? I got some good deals.
I think I'll be going now.
Yeah, okay. You'll come back and see me if you want a deal.
Feeling less good about this place. I love how you can see cracks in the ground to see up where the city is.
Hurry, Hendar! Hurry! I can hear it coming!
He'll never make it. He's doomed. I told him he was a fool to leave the village.
He will make it. Run, Hendar, run!
Run, Forrest, run!
Open the gate! Quickly! There isn't much time!
I can't. The rat ghouls are too close.
The mutants will kill him if you don't open the gate!
And if I open the gate, they'll kill us all!
No! You can't do this! It isn't fair! Please, make him open the gate. Hindar will die if he doesn't.
I can't open the gate. Not while the rat ghouls are so near.
Open the gate. I will kill the rat ghouls.
You'd risk your life for a stranger? You're brave, Upworlder. I'll open the gate for you, but you gotta be quick. In a few seconds, I must close and lock it again.
There's plenty of time for him to escape or get into the town. So here's the trick with rat ghouls and fighting them. They do cause the poison status when they attack you occasionally. Probably won't happen too often to me because of the high constitution. But they do sometimes poison you. This in no way threatens your... And we leveled up.
Ready? What?
Thank you for saving Hindar. You are braver than I, Upworlder. Maybe we outcasts have lived too long in selfish fear. Perhaps we can learn a lesson from your brave actions. But enough of my ramblings. Is there something you need, Upworlder?
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Upworlder.
See, Karth beat the poison all by himself. Which really is poison and disease are the same in this game. Somewhat debilitating and steady damage over time until you beat it. Hey! Reflex is up as high as will! That's nice. But let's go on ahead and revel up. We can increase persuade! Yay! Yay! Joy. Joyness. Happy joy. That makes me happy.
I can't thank you enough for saving me, Upworlder. If I had anything but these rags on my back, it would be yours. But we have nothing.
I still have you, Hindar. That's all I need. Let's go back to the village.
I swear, if you just disappear... Really? Oh, right, I remember what I was gonna do. Leave that gate wide open for the rat ghouls. No, there's a healer here. That we can see that'll heal Karth. Which is nice, because there's lots of battles to be had in the Undercity.
Wait, Upworlder. You can't go through this gate. There is too much danger and suffering beyond. For your own sake, turn back.
Who are you?
I am Isala, healer of this village. I use my knowledge and what little resources we have to care for the outcasts who are sick or injured. But despite my medical training, there is nothing I can do to help the poor souls locked on the other side of this gate.
I need healing. Thank you. We can try and help the poor souls on the other side of the gate, but not yet. To do so now would just condemn them all to death. And that would be sad. So now we've had our first taste of rat ghouls. Figuratively. Karth? Bye, Karth.
Please, you have to help me. Nobody else is gonna help me. Even the Becks won't help me. But I can't just leave him there. He's my friend. You'll help me, won't you?
You're Mission Vale, right? Gaddenthek said you could help me.
Gadden? What? I don't know what you're talking about. Please, Zalbar's in trouble. He needs our help or they're gonna sell him into slavery.
Zalbar? You mean your Wookiee friend? What happened?
Me and Zalbar, we were just wandering around here in the Undercity. You know, looking for stuff we could find, just kind of exploring. We do it all the time.
I guess with a Wookiee at your side, you've got to figure you can handle the odd rat ghoul attack.
Only this time, they were waiting for us. Gamorrean slave hunters. We didn't even have a chance to run. Big Z threw himself at him and then roared for me to run. I took off. I figured Zalbar would be right behind me. But there were too many of them. He couldn't get away. They're going to sell him to a slaver, I just know it.
Do you know where they took him?
I don't know for sure, but those Gamorreans like to hang out in the sewers. The stink reminds them of home, I guess. That's probably where they took Big Z.
If I help you get Zalbar back, you have to help me get inside the Volker base.
It's a deal. As soon as we get Big Z back, I'll show you a way into that Volker base. Now come on! We have to find Zalbar before they sell him to slavers, or worse.
Do you know where he's being kept?
The Gamorreans make their camps in the sewers. I bet that's where we'll find Zalbar. And that's where I'll show you the secret entrance into the Volker compound.
Mission Veo is our third official party member, if you count Trask. Mission Veo is a scoundrel, unlike Karth and Trask, meaning that her specialty is not combat, but in skills used primarily outside of combat. In this regard, Mission is very strong, but in terms of combat, she's the very first character that you are given who really isn't very pliable. Both Karth and Trask, especially Trask, can be properly fitted so that they can fight melee or ranged combat. If Mission fights in melee combat, she will not do well. Even if you invest all of your time into making her into a melee fighter, she'll still be below average at best. As far as a personal trait, Mission's skin is as blue as her alignment. Despite being a Taurus street urchin that you might think of as somewhat of a troublemaker, Mission's a very good person. She likes to help people when she can, and she only has fun so long as it's not endangering those around her. Check it out! We finally have a full party of 3! And as you can see, experience is shared among party members. So Mission, who starts at level 3, will level up to 5 to catch up with Karth. As I said in the character bio, Mission's specialty is ranged blasters, and she's very squishy. Given that and her scoundrel skills, I find it best to bolster her dexterity. First and foremost. And she's a scoundrel, as you can see. She has 3... She can't level up or treat injury yet because it's a cross skill. Oddly enough, computer use is a cross-class skill for scoundrels too. But persuade, which is a class skill, she can't use. So, yeah. I definitely have my reasons for picking a scout. Oh, she didn't level up to 5. That's weird.
Yes?
Oh, I gotta equip her. As I thought, she's a single wielder with no real specializations yet. Maybe she has dueling. So then she definitely wants to use a single blaster. I normally give her a blaster rifle, and she comes with Mission's Vibroblade, which is another upgradable Vibroblade. You don't want her to be wielding her own Vibroblade, because if she does, she's gonna get killed. So... she has a stealth field generator that we can't use yet. Oh! I guess she can wear the Achani fiber armor. I thought it was still on Karth, which is why it gave me pause. Let's increase that will. And give everybody an energy shield now that we're going to be fighting tougher opponents. And we're going to go off and explore with Mission and Karth next time. Until then, as always, I have been NinjoX the Enlightened Gamer. Please, stay enlightened.